Hello, my very most beautiful Cancers. How are you? I hope everyone is doing amazing. So, my lovelies, we are going to be doing your November mid-monthly reading. And this is a general reading, so it may not be able to resonate for all of you. And if you guys want something that is meant for your exact energy, then I do have personals open. And everything that you guys will need to know, whether it's about this reading or about scheduling your personals, all of that is in the description box below for you. So archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding for my most beautiful Cancers, please. May the messages that need to be heard the very most please come through, and may they please find those who need to hear it. Please show me Cancer's energy, a very clear message with a very clear understanding. All right, my lovelies, we're going to get your cards out on the table. And then we are going to pull some cards for the person that you're dealing with. And then we will pull some potential outcome cards for now through the remainder of November. So let's go ahead and see what we've got going on for you. We have the Eight of Swords and the Judgment card flip out. We will see if they find their way back out into your reading. Beautiful. So we're going to grab the person that you're dealing with. We're going to grab a deck for them, and then we're going to see what is going on for you guys. See what their energy is towards you and see how it all aligns. I do like this so far for you, Cancer. This looks really beautiful. Okay? I really like this. So let's take a look and see what's going on. Beautiful. Okay, so you have the Eight of Swords in the reverse here, okay, for your general overall energy. There is something that I feel like has been on your mind a lot. You think about it a lot. And I don't know why, because I don't typically get this from the Eight of Swords, but I do feel like this is something that, like, nobody knows but you. The energy feels like, this is something that really, you spend a lot of time thinking about. It's in your head a lot, but nobody knows it but you. Okay, it's almost like you don't share this with anybody. Nobody knows how much you think about it, or how much you're still, thinking about this person, or, something like that. Okay, it's like nobody really knows how affected by it you still really are. Okay, it's something that you keep to yourself. That's something that's, and maybe that isn't for everybody, but I do really feel like that's for somebody, because it's an odd energy to feel, but that is how I feel. It's like you're a lot more tore up about it than, most people around you wouldn't be aware of. So I do feel like you do want to reconnect with this person. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. You miss them. Okay, you miss them. You're lonely without them. You just want them back. And I feel like you spent a lot of time thinking about that, but there's something shifting in this energy for the rest of November, okay? Because you're finally being able to release it. And right under that, we do have the Page of Cups too. So you definitely could be, the page can be a manifestation. You can definitely be getting a manifestation from this person, or communication. I definitely feel like it's something like that going on here, okay? And it really allows you, whatever this communication is, whatever this message is, it really allows you to, let go. It just allows you to let go of everything that you've been stressing about, all of that you've been keeping to yourself. You're able to release it now. In your heart space, you got the Hierophant. So really committed to this. Okay, you're really committed to this here. You're wanting to take it to the next level. I definitely feel like you guys could be getting communication. Okay, I really do feel like you guys could be getting communication here. And you guys have waited for this. You see this person as the Eight of Pentacles. So you see them as somebody who does want to put the work in on this. Okay, who does want to work on this. You also see them as somebody I do feel like is hardworking. Maybe somebody's really focused on school or focused on their job or something like that here, okay? So this person has goals, okay? This person is determined. You like this person's energy. You like what they're about. And the action is the Three of Cups. So that can definitely be a reunion. It can be going on a date, especially with the Page of Cups here. I feel like this is definitely, date energy. This person could be like, hey, let's get together and hang out, or, let's go get a drink and talk, or something like that here. Okay, there's some kind of communication that comes in, and even though it may be light at first, it may come in very casually, okay? He is very casual. He's funny, silly, he's flirty. It may not get really serious and intense right away. it feels very fun. It feels like lighthearted getting together, and it does. Whatever it is, regardless of how lighthearted it comes in, you guys instantly, everything you've been holding on to, you guys get to release. That's what that feels like to me. Now, their energy, we have the Five of Swords in the reverse. So this can be a card of remorse, a card of regrets, a card of wanting to work together, a card of wanting to get along, okay? Something of that nature here. You both have fives, so I definitely feel like there is change coming in your connection, okay, with the way that you guys are together. Both of you are thinking about change as well, because this is showing up in your gut business mental section, and you both have fives here. So you guys are both thinking of changing, going from where you guys are at. So I feel like a lot of you guys have been very stagnant. A lot of you guys have been in no communication. You both are thinking about making these changes, okay, coming towards one another. Now, in their hearts, they have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. I do feel like there's something here. I'm definitely going to want to clarify this. But it almost feels like they couldn't help themselves. Okay, there's almost something like they couldn't help themselves. I feel like this person has tried to push down their emotion for you, like tried to suppress it or tried to forget about it or just tried to move on. But there's something here where it feels like, they haven't been able to. It's always kind of stayed. So we're going to clarify this. Your cards were pretty clear. I don't really feel not a lot of need for clarification, except for maybe with the Hierophant, but we'll see. We're going to start with theirs. Tell me about this. Tell me about this Five of Swords energy. Why is that here? The Four of Wands. Yeah, so I do feel like they were having some regrets and some remorse, maybe about the way that things have ended, or things that have happened, since you guys have been apart, or things happened when you guys split up. There's something here that they're having some regrets, and they just do want to get along. They do want things to work out. They do want some kind of victory with you here, some kind of reunion. Okay, if Twin Flames is something that resonates with you, that is a card that it does signify that, if that's something that you guys resonate with. Tell me about this Queen of Cups in the reverse. The Nine of Swords in the reverse. Maybe I feel like one of the things that they could be regretting here is that maybe they weren't very compassionate to you, or maybe they, ignored your feelings at one point. If they knew that you were having a hard time, or that you were really missing them, or you wanted to talk and they, pushed that to the side or ignored that, that can be one of the things that this person is having regrets about now, okay, or feeling remorse for. But I definitely feel like the Nine of Swords in the reverse, that's them no longer wanting to stress about this either, or wanting to overthink about it. I feel like that's where this energy comes from. They have these feelings. They've tried their best to kind of like ignore them or push them aside, but they don't want to have to fight it anymore. Okay, they don't want to have to try to push it to the side anymore. Tell me about this Ten of Cups in the reverse. So they do see you as somebody who has been unhappy without them. Okay, I also feel like they have been unhappy without you. They've tried to ignore it though. The Strength card. Yeah, they've been holding back from you. Okay, so they see you as somebody they've been unhappy without, and holding back from you has been difficult, and they just don't feel like they have the strength to do that any longer. They also see you as somebody who's very strong. They see you as somebody who has kind of waited for them this whole time. I feel like they're kind of in awe about that. Tell me about this Eight of Wands in the reverse. So their action is the Eight of Wands in the reverse. So let's take a look at that. So it almost feels like to me, with this energy here, okay, that they definitely want to transform the connection. I do feel, yeah, okay, so here's the thing. This is really lovely. Okay, so they're not feeling very confident, okay? That's something that's coming through. They got the Six of Wands in the reverse. They're not feeling the most confident at this time, but this energy here, they have the Death card, the Hermit card. They've spent a lot of time thinking about this. A lot of time since you guys have been separated, a lot of time thinking about this, reflecting over the whole situation. I definitely feel like a lot of time thinking about the ending and the way that things ended between the two of you. Maybe things that were said, maybe things that were done. Like I said, I feel like they feel a lot of remorse for the way that they handled it, okay, or the way that they've ignored you. For some of you guys, they do want forgiveness, okay, and they want to be able to release the pain that you guys have both held on to through this, with the Three of Swords in the reverse. I do feel like this person wants forgiveness, and they want to be forgiven, okay? The Ace of Cups. This person does still have a lot of emotion for you, and I feel like that's one of the things, that they figured out here with the Hermit, is how much you still mean to them, regardless of how much they tried to suppress it or they tried to ignore it. They can't anymore. And that's one of the things that they've come into realization about. And then we have the Five of Swords again in the reverse. So this is all about, wanting to work together, feeling remorseful for the way that things were done. Now, I do still feel like this person doesn't want to rush things because they don't really know what to say. Okay. They don't know what to say to heal this communication. I don't think that this is talking about how they're not going to communicate. I absolutely think they are, especially with you having the Three of Cups, the Page of Cups, especially with all this energy. They want forgiveness and they want to come towards you. I definitely feel like they're going to be reaching out. I feel like this is more than them not wanting to rush things. I feel like they're not sure what to say to heal the situation. They don't know how to do it. Especially with the Queen of Swords in reverse, there's a lack of clarity there on how to heal the situation and how to move things forward, okay? But I definitely feel like they could be reaching out in a very casual way. We're going to pull some potential outcome cards for the rest of November as well, so we can see some more. But I definitely am feeling here that this person may become like very casual, like, hey, let's get together and go get dinner or go get a drink and just talk or something like that, keeping it very light. Okay, but I feel like immediately it doesn't matter. You're just so happy to hear from them and so happy to, have this opportunity to get together with them that it instantly just takes a huge weight off of you. So we're going to use another deck here. We're going to grab some potential outcome cards. What potential outcome do we have for Cancer for the remainder of November? What potential outcomes do we have for Cancers for the remainder of November? Any potential outcomes for Cancer for the remainder of November? The High Priestess. Beautiful. Any potential outcomes? Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. The Tower, the King of Cups, and the Nine of Wands in the reverse. So, yeah, I definitely feel like there's something here that this person has kept hidden from you, and I do feel like it is, how affected by this they are, or how affected by this they have been this whole time. I definitely feel like them reaching out is creating kind of a tower moment in both of your lives because it does change everything. And I do feel like it changes everything for you knowing that this person really does love you the way that you've loved them this whole time. We did have the Queen of Cups out there. Now we have the King of Cups. So I do feel like, that is divine counterpart energy. Somebody's wall is finally coming down here with this energy. Somebody's wall is finally coming down. And you guys could have started to give up on this connection or give up on the idea that this was going to come back. Okay, that could be that energy as well. So it's almost like it's a huge tower moment to realize that this person still loves you and this person still wants this, and that this person has been keeping that to themselves. Because maybe you couldn't see that. The thing with the High Priestess is that she sees the beginning, middle, and the end, of every situation before it ever happens. So there was stuff that you just couldn't see because maybe it's been a long time that you guys haven't had communication. Maybe it's been a long time that you guys have been in separation. I feel like the last reading or two for you guys have been about somebody wanting to come towards you guys. I do still feel like even with that, it is still coming in as the Tower because, you waited for such a long time that you started to give up. Okay, that you started to give up here. You feel like they already did. They're dropping their defenses, though. They're lowering their walls. That's the potential outcome. So, I really do like this. I feel like it's going to be a tower moment, but one of those really good towers. A tower, I know a lot of people don't like it, but a tower is just a very sudden and abrupt change. It comes in and shakes up everything. And I feel like that's what this conversation with this person, that's what this is going to do. It's going to just come in and suddenly everything is different for both of you. So we're going to get some confirmation, clarification, and some advice now. Archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, what confirmation, clarification, and advice do we have for my beautiful Cancers, please? What confirmation, clarification, or advice do we have for my very most beautiful Cancers? Confirmation, there we go. We have flirt, extend your light-hearted energy to others. So that is very Page of Cups energy. There's that confirmation that it is going to be very, light. It's going to be very flirtatious. It's going to be light-hearted at first, okay? Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. And religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So some of you guys, this definitely could be a twin flame connection. And, you guys are just coming back together. I do feel like with that energy, with the religious factors, this could be a very divinely guided connection as well. So that is what I have for you, my loves. And if this resonates, let me know in the comments down below. And if it doesn't, check out your other sign placements. Sometimes your moon, rising, and Venus can resonate more than your sun sign does. And if you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. Guys, if you hit that notification bell, when we do our monthlies, mid-monthlies, weeklies, bonuses, you guys can be notified and you can check them out. But most importantly, if you want personal prayers for any reason at all, just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. So I'm sending you guys so much love and light. Until next time.